What's up, fellow collectors? Welcome back to the M.I.B. Master Toy Museum. Guys, I'm hanging out down here in our museum, and I was just checking out some old action figures in our archives, and it got me to reminiscing, if you will. Thinking about the good old days, guys. Saturday morning cartoons. What happened to Saturday morning cartoons? So I thought to myself, you know what? This is another coffee time moment. So I put some coffee on for you guys. We got a fantastic topic of discussion today. And it's a fun topic of discussion, guys. Nothing to mind meld over. A fun topic. We're going to jump in our time machine, and we're going to go back to the good old days when Saturday mornings meant Saturday morning cartoons. As a kid, I used to have to force myself to get through the week, a whole grueling school week, with the promise of a fantastic Saturday morning, waking up and seeing some of my favorite superheroes on the television screen. The Super Friends, Space Ghost, and Scooby-Doo. The bad guys. I always like the monsters from the villains, I should say, from Scooby-Doo. The clown here, Charlie the Funland robot. Guys, what happened to Saturday morning cartoons? What happened to all of the fun that we used to look forward to? I was telling my kids the other day, they just don't know what they truly missed. They were truly born way too late. You know, I know my kids would tell me, well, we have Cartoon Network and we have all that stuff. It's just not the same. It's just not the same. Guys, what were your favorite cartoons, Saturday morning cartoons? And they were live. You know, it wasn't just Saturday morning cartoons. They were from the 1960s all the way to the early 1980s. They had everything. Live action shows like Electra Woman and Dinah Girl in the 1970s, Bigfoot and Wild Boy. What was another? The actual Shazam, the live action TV show, and it was always a message behind those fantastic TV shows. You know, like don't do stupid stuff. Like don't walk in the street, cross the crosswalk the way you're supposed to. It was well, you look back on it now, and as a kid, it was fantastic. It was definitely educational at the same time. Even the Super Friends, they would have a moment there where they would point things out to you. Well, Billy shouldn't ride his bike outside of the crosswalk, and Aquaman would go on and go over to him and show Billy how to, stay inside of the crosswalk so he didn't get hit by a truck or something. But as campy and silly as the cartoons seemed back then, they were so much fun. Watching the Super Friends do battle with the Legion of Doom. Here's our cheetah And naturally, you know, when we saw these cartoons, the commercials almost, well, looking back on it now, I know they did it on purpose. But as a kid, I was like, this is fantastic. Now they're showing us toys, toy commercials right after the cartoons or during cartoon, you know, the commercial breaks. So what did we do as kids? Well, we begged and pleaded our parents to get us the latest action figures or whatever that was being shown on a toy commercial. But it was the Saturday morning cartoons that really did that and made a lasting impression on most of us from that time period. Looking at my Captain Cold, he was one of my favorite bad guys from the Legion of Doom. Figures Toy Company made all of these beautiful figures that you see up here on the stage. They've gotten a lot of the licensing rights to do a lot of these cartoon characters. I remember a few years ago they got the Hanna-Barbera license, and so you see a lot of fantastic Hanna-Barbera cartoon characters coming out of Figures Toy Company. The Flash, the Super Friends version of the Flash. I always say that because to me he was the weakest one of the Super Friends as far as character wise. Just didn't quite look like the Flash. That was me though. Guys, what do you think? Your favorite cartoons, your favorite moments, your favorite characters from those cartoons. We want to hear all of that. Leave your comments, your opinions, your thoughts right underneath this video. Let us know, guys. Here's our Bizarro. El Dorado was always a favorite of mine as well. I just think he had just a cool outfit. But escaping inside of these cartoons from 7:30 in the morning all the way to noon was pure magic. It was pure joy. And our Super Friends Batman, which I think Figures Toy Company did a fantastic job on his likeness to make him really look like that cartoon version of Batman with the eyebrows. Black Vulcan. Fantastic likeness of Robin. What were some of your favorite Super Friends episodes? It's all about just having a good time. Nothing serious. Guys, we're all grown up now. We all have responsibilities. We all have families, jobs. Allow yourself, and I always tell this to people, especially collectors, toy collectors, allow yourself a small portion of time to go back in time and enjoy some of those memories. And that's what we try to accomplish here at the M.I.B. Master Toy Museum for you guys. If not just for a little while, to escape into the walls of the museum, to have fun and reminisce good memories. Looking at our Super Friends Toy Man, another fantastic head sculpt here. And every time I see these characters, you know, I go back to being that 8, 9, 10-year-old kid, getting up on Saturday mornings, grabbing a big bowl of my favorite cereal, and sitting in front of the TV, waiting for my favorite characters to magically appear every Saturday morning. A new episode, a new challenge, a new story. Grabbing your Scooby snacks, getting chased by the monsters on Scooby-Doo, or jetting off into space to do battle with aliens with space ghosts. Saturday mornings just don't feel the same. But we can always reminisce, guys, and we always can visit the M.I.B. Master Toy Museum to extract just a little bit of our childhood memories, fond memories, back again. Guys, this coffee time moment is for you. Enjoy your coffee. Enjoy watching this show. And tell us what you think. Tell us your favorite childhood moments on Saturday mornings. Let us know. What's up, Apache Chief? You know the routine, guys. God bless. And keep collecting.